Hi everybody, this is Kelly. I hope you're doing okay today. It's been a long, hard week and it's not over yet, but we're still taking it day by day. And I just want to thank you for showing up. Okay, like you're here. You've clicked play on this video, whichever way it's crossed your path. You've clicked play and you've shown up. And that's half the battle, is to keep showing up. And you are. And that's amazing and great. And don't underestimate that. Like, sit up kind of proud with that. Like, I showed up. Good for you. Like, soak that in and feel that, like, I am showing up every day. You can wake up in the morning and you've shown up for that day. You've shown up. You get out of bed, you've shown up for that next moment. You look at your things of which you need to interact with for the day, and you, rather than just getting kind of stuck and perseverating on what you got to do and like over planning it and overthinking it and being in your head, just kind of move through it and just get started with one thing and then flow into the other and keep showing up for every moment. And I want to acknowledge that this past week has been really, really challenging on many levels for many people. Locally, there has been some significant losses, and then that's been really, really hard. And the community is rallying together and showing up for one another in many different ways. And so I want to thank all of you who have been showing up for each other and taking care of each other in ways you never thought possible, in ways you probably haven't felt comfortable, and yet you push yourself to be present and grounded and settled and available to experience the moment however it's happening, and without any judgment, and just bringing pure love and holding room for all that is. And like, that's showing up. Great job. And right now we're also showing up for, you know, things that we directly experience as a community or amongst families and with friends, but we're also showing up for the world. And our practice is a way of showing up and being present with what is happening, not turning away from it, not just sort of blissing out in the corner on your meditation cushion, if that's what you're practicing on, but it's like being present for what is, and allowing the earth and the energy to just, and your spiritual force, if you're connected with that, to bring new insight and new wisdom to you for how it is that we need to move forward during these changing times, and what are the new choices, what are the new visions, what are the new ways of life that we're bringing to every single moment. And you're showing up. Step one, show up. So I just want to shout out a big thank you to all of the colleagues that I'm working with every day who are showing up, my neighbors and community members who've been really showing up for each other, the children who show up on the porch as we're going to do our walk by and wave, like, fills my heart. Thank you for showing up. Paul, who dropped off the honey in the drop-off spot, like, thank you for showing up and bringing some sweetness into our day and some medicine literally into our body that can soothe us and help us to feel better. Thank you for showing up. Like, how are you showing up for your day and for each other and for the world? And what are the little things? They don't have to be huge things. It can be sitting and sharing space, being available, being present, being open. So how are you going to show up? So perhaps we can just do a quick practice together. You can settle in, sit up straight. Take a few cleansing breaths. allow yourself to soften. Soften your forehead. Relax the eyes. Relax your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Soften your belly. Don't hold it in. Soften. Allow it to expand with each breath. Just breathe naturally, yet fully. Bring a smile to your face in any way you choose. And if you'd like, and it's comfortable to you, offer yourself some self-connection. I think that might be literal physical connection with a hand on your heart. Notice, can also be holding your hand, can be resting your hands on your legs, but just notice the contact. Connecting with yourself physically. Notice the temperature at the connection point. Keep breathing. And if your mind is thinking about what's happened in the day or going ahead to what's going to come next, like just come back. Just welcome yourself back. Say, welcome back, darling. Welcome back. And just check in with, what's your emotion space right now? What's sort of alive in you right now on an emotional level? Don't get drawn into the storylines of it or anything. Just like, what are you feeling? Whether it be bleh. Someone said today in a conversation, meh. Meh. Okay. Maybe it's happy. If you're feeling happy and okay, like sometimes there's a little guilt in that during hard times, like to be okay. And I say, whoo, no, celebrate that. Take it in. There are no bad feelings. There's just emotions. Some feel more positive, some feel less positive, some feel really hard, and some feel really easy. They just are. So just notice, where are you at today? If you are comfortable and you feel it and you're smiling with me, just, set the intention that that smile is also settling and anchoring in your heart. So put that smile in your heart. Know that it's there to tap into whenever you need it. And that others can feel it. Set that intention that without words, that others can feel that smile in your heart. And that goes out to all. And for our attitude of gratitude, I just want you to thank yourself for showing up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank all the countless others who are showing up with us all around the world in all our different ways. every single one of us are showing up. We're doing the best we can in any moment. And when we know better, we do better. And we show up. Thank you. Thank you. And just remind yourself to continue to check in with relaxing our forehead, softening our eyes, loosening our jaw, letting our shoulders roll back and down, softening our belly, anchoring in our breath. Soothing in our connection. And let's set the intention that we're rejuvenating in our gratitude. And then we're going to keep showing up, doing the best we can. In every tiny way possible, because it all matters. You matter. What you're doing right now, this moment right here, right now, this moment right here, right now, you've shown up, matters. This matters. You matter. You've shown up. Thank you. And if your hand is on your chest like mine, you can lower it down. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Maybe blink them a little bit. And you can look around the room. Look at all four corners of the room. Or if you're in a circle, look around the circle. That would be cool. Just really look around, take in the whole space. Notice that you are at the center of your space. I can't help but notice that my shadow is behind me, right? We have our lights, we have our shadows, we integrate them together. We show up in the best way that we possibly can. And I just want to thank you. Thank you. You're showing up. You're doing the best you can. You're holding space for each other in really creative ways. And you're just being an extension of your best self. So thank you for taking time to pause, for settling in, for connecting, to focusing on this moment right here, right now, so that you can bring as much clarity to every given moment. So we can have our wise mind, our kind heart, and our compassionate action. Show up. I need you. This world needs you. We need each other. We need each other. The time for our interconnectedness and our interdependence is right now. So keep showing up the best way you possibly can. And when you know better, do better. Thank you so much for showing up. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Stay well and be well.